Mheshimiwa Ruto later introduced me to Mheshimiwa Nyonyi from Wanyama, who I felt his grip of the hand, and I realized it was not actually squeezing of there's a person who can really squeeze the blood out of your hands. And it was put during the political times. It was a political move at the time. Now about Turkey, I'm surprised by the comments made by...
It is not called Turkey, it's Turkey. It's only written Turkey, but it's pronounced Turkey.
Thank you.
That is the name of the country.
Thank you.
I believe you meant the country of Istanbul and Ankara.
Yes.
It's called Turkey in English, Turkey in Arabic.
Yeah, that's the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand guided.
Yeah.
It is only that lately they have been
and
trying
if you
to push for that.
It's called Uturuki.
Uturuki.
Yes.
So Turkey, Uturuki, Turkey, depending on who is mentioning it from their end. I met and the ambassador who came, and we galvanized support for Turkey. And even we involved different government agencies for Turkey. Sorry, we've been calling it Turkey, for Turkey. So I'm surprised saying that our officers are embarrassed, yet we were able to work with them. Even our president issued his condolences and talked of the support that we are working. We've been worked very well with the ambassador from Turkey. I'll be surprised, even the ambassador will be surprised to hear of such. When I talked about all tourists planting trees, we said tourists will be given an opportunity, and to urge the hotels
Point of
that
order,
when
because it is a matter that was in public domain and it came directly from the minister's handle, you could maybe explain how you delivered the goods, because according to them nothing came. They are embarrassed to see the king. There is always everybody who promised delivered except Kenya, and it has put our nation at a very embarrassing position because of your comment.
Mean the food to Turkey?
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, if I remember right, we even were able to galvanize blankets and rice and other items that were sent. So I'll look into it to find out where Honorable Caleb is receiving that information from. It's a surprise to me. I'm hearing it for the first time from him, because I've not heard of any complaints, and we worked very well as a government to help our brothers and sisters who have also always stood with us. And H is that tourists to plant trees. We issued and we say that we are going to encourage tourists coming to our country and hotels. And I had a meeting with the stakeholders to be given an opportunity to plant trees, and even came up with a formula which they have actually been using, where you are asked when you come in, do you want to add 20 shillings to your bill, so that that 20 or 50 shillings is for a tree where you can plant, and they can show you to plant. And that is something that now is starting to take traction as it continues.
So it was not physical planting of trees, it was fundraising for tree planting.
It was fundraising for tree planting, and for the ones who want to plant trees, we had even designated an area at Nairobi National Park where people could go and plant trees, because some of them are so keen on the environment to go and plant. And the idea was to showcase where Kenya is in terms of environmental protection. It's an opportunity for people, and many people are very happy to be given that opportunity. And I know, honorable members, you've gone to places where after you make a payment, they ask you, do you want to add 50 shillings for this? Do you want to add 70 shillings for this? So it was that opportunity to be able to serve.
Point of order.
And lastly,
was that money accounted for?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, Speaker. When you said fundraise, was it an approved cabinet decision? And if it was, how much has been raised up to now?
Sorry, Mr. Speaker, not fundraise, but be able to give people an opportunity. For example, if you come to a hotel and the hotel tells you, we have seedlings for you to be able to plant a tree. The seedling costs 50 shillings. Whether you can plant a tree or somebody plants a tree, do you want to contribute to it? You say no, that's it. You say yes, then you ask, do you want to be able to go out and plant the tree, or do you want the hotel to plant the tree? So it's all about, and the government has been collecting numbers. It will be continue collecting numbers from all stakeholders who have engaged in tree planting.
It's like the little change you throw in a basket in a supermarket. Something like that?
So, yeah, but you're given an opportunity to say, yes, I want to be able to plant a tree myself. And many people opt to say, well, I don't have time to plant the trees, but can somebody else from the hotel plant the trees? And the hotels will be able to galvanize and say, as a hotel industry, we have planted these trees. And this is something we had agreed with the industry. So it was not just me speaking, it was about an agreement with the industry. And lastly, Mr. Speaker, and let it go on record here, because many dreams of our Kenyans are destroyed by selfishness of leaders. And forgive me for saying this. When we came up with a program of Machakos New City, we brought investors who signed MOUs worth 2.1 trillion shillings to bring investment not just in Machakos but across the country, using Machakos land that was available and other systems. And we started the process. Mheshimiwa Johnston Muthama and the Wiper Party went to court and got an injunction against us.
Point of order, Chairman. Point of order, Chairman.
Yes,
because he's just named my party.
Let him finish.
He just mentioned my party.
I'll give you an opportunity.
Oh.
Let him finish what... And I want... go on, nominee.
They went to court and put an injunction, and an injunction was issued by court that we cannot proceed with that program until the court rules otherwise. The court took 5 years. Justice delayed is justice denied. Despite that, we were able to continue. And when the court ruled, and remember it was Justice Odunga, because I have the court case, when he threw out that suit and said actually it had rendered the people of Machakos poorer over time, because all those investments were lost. They went to Rwanda, they went to Ghana, they went to South Africa. Today, as we sit here, some of the problems we are facing with Gen Zs is because we've not been able to grow opportunities for them to work. That was a valid dream that was stopped by leaders who are more concerned about political clout of one another rather than taking care of the people of this country. We have to be able to be selfless to know that some programs you may not support them, but they are good for the country. And you support them because they provide employment and opportunities for others. We lost, the person who has built Dubai Mall, he came and he committed $400 million.
That is the one that had a component of Formula One?
Yes.
Yes.
The same component. He had committed to put a sports city and hotel system and everything, and even connect the highway from Machakos all the way. He came, he met the president, he met us. I went to Dubai, we signed an MOU, and the MOU is still there with him. But when it went to court, he took his money to Rwanda, and the rest of the money he took to Angola. Who lost? The Kenyan poor. The Gen Zs were demonstrating because of that.
What is your point of order?
My point of order, Chair, and I want Kenyans to listen keenly to this. Yes. Mr. Speaker, the nominee has accused the Wiper Party of taking him to court. Now, at the point when he came up with this proposal, he had just been elected as Governor Machakos County on a Wiper ticket. I was also elected as a member of parliament on the same party ticket. I was not involved in any issue to do with with a court case. Neither was the party, because the party decision would have been taken at the national election, the NEC Executive Council. So when he says that the Wiper Party took him to court, he's being economical with the truth. I do agree that the senator of Machakos, who was also a Wiper member, may have been involved, but not the party. I would like to see some evidence that puts the party in court against him.
Let's settle that the senator who went to court belonged to Wiper Party, but it may not have been the Wiper Party that took him to court, so that we make progress. Who are the parties to the case? You say you have the case?
Yes, it was...
who was the plaintiff?
It was Senator Muthama.
Yes.
And to Senator Muthama, and when he went to court, he said he represented the views of his party and the party machinery. So I withdraw, and so we leave it as Senator Muthama. And but you see, Mr. Speaker, sir,
yes,
this was done because, from my perspective, I may be wrong. It was felt that if Mutua is able to achieve this greatness, then it will deny others clout. And I'm saying I may be wrong. I'm just saying that I felt that the reason that was stopped is because it was felt that I needed to be put in my place so that
check.
I do not overtake
Point
other
of order,
leaders in terms of supremacy. So I just feel that it shouldn't have come to that.
Point of order.
Yes, Deputy Speaker.
I hope that the nominee knows that you're actually under oath, so you risk perjuring yourself. You do realize that. Free legal advice.
Dawood.
Can the nominee confirm he was chosen on which party in 2013? Was it Wiper or any other party?
He already said he was elected on Wiper.
Okay, let's make progress. Let's make
Order, Shuria.
I think, Chairman, I'll just suggest if the nominee could just stick to the issue of his, rather than just going into politics, just to save us time and also.
Yes, you have finished answering to all the counts on Mrs. Charge sheet. Now let's go to